Welcome, friends, to our live weekly Cowtown, Texas Roundtable, a Lone Star symposium on cigars, guns, golf, and whiskey, brought to you by Captain Chris and the snarky usual suspects,
otherwise known as a couple of hairy-legged Irish dudes and a couple of way too smart gals.
We are broadcasting from Pop's Safari in the lovely Fort Worth Cultural Arts District. Along with the news and reviews of great cigar and cocktail pairings, today's show will include a firearm review,
A what's new in golf,
a review of local attractions,
what's happening on the DFW social scene,
and Texas trivia. This week's show, as usual, is sponsored by Pop's Safari, the finest cigars, beer, and wine right here in our beloved Cowtown, Texas.
That's Fort Worth for you non-locals.
This has to be the quintessential man cave. Pops also has one of the coolest collections of rare firearms in the state of Texas.
A humongous humidor.
A big game trophy collection to die for. Truly, we all like to think of Pops as our own little bureau of alcohol, tobacco, and firearms.
Then again, it is Texas.
We're rolling.
Okay.
So we're starting from...
No, we're just going to keep on going. So,
Yes,
please.
Okay, so now let's talk about what's important in your world. Nathan, 2 minutes, brother. 2 minutes.
Okay.
2 minutes.
All right. What I think, with all the when we first started the show, one of the things that we used to go over was what's nice to have in Fort Worth, especially in the Arts District, 7th Street area, part of Cowtown. They have Defender Outdoors. And I think, some people have gotten the news that Defender Outdoors is just right down the street. It's literally about half a mile as the crow flies, 1 mile driving, directly north of where we're at right here at Pops. And I was surprised.
So we've got museums, we've got
Highway.
food, we've got everything down in the Cultural Arts District, and now we have
the largest indoor gun range in Texas, and that's saying a lot.
It's huge.
We have the largest indoor gun range at Defender, and we're going to be broadcasting from there next week.
Yes.
It's going to be their 1 year anniversary.
guns.
And it's going to be their 1 year anniversary. And I've been there several times. Number one, the ranges, they're all brand new. They're state of the art. You feel like you're in a CIA bunker when you walk into this place. They have guns everywhere. You can buy all of the paraphernalia, gun related stuff that you want. They have ammunition. They have all the accessories that you want for a gun like this. And then you can buy a gun like this there as well. And if you don't have your own gun, you can rent. And it's not like when you go to some of these other out-of-the-way gun ranges and you're getting the old one and you don't know if you should shoot it or not. Mm-hmm. These are the guns that you read about, and you can rent them and shoot them, like try before you buy. It's a great place. And it's cheaper than places like Alpine.
Yeah, they had good prices.
And you wouldn't think. I mean, it looks like a high-dollar facility, private gun club. And it is a private gun club. I mean, you can buy a membership there. But people can come off the street and get a membership. But we're going to be there broadcasting on April 8th. The mayor's going to be there. Some political figures are going to be there.
Betsy Price.
And it's actually on Schatz Street.
And she's one of the few Republicans I like. Who am I kidding? Most of the people I like are Republicans. It's fine, whatever. She's a great woman. She's a
great woman.
Mayor.
She is
But that's what's important in my world. We're going to be there next week, April 8th. And I'm looking forward to being part of the 1 year anniversary.
My house taxes to was now mayor.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know.
All right. Excellent. No. So, Ange,
She
is there anything that's important in your world?
Flying off that, the other thing we have in the Arts District now is traffic, which is because there's more stuff to do here, and I gotta admit,
It's just a catch-22, isn't it? I mean, when we were in college, it was fun, and there was nothing to do down here. But what was here to do was it was stuff for school.
Oh yeah, there was still stuff to do. I mean, you could go to the
museum for class,
and then go.
Hey, well, what people don't realize is once this extra area over here on the left side is completed, there were supposed to be 2 exit roads over there that went to University and White Settlement. They're no longer there, so now you're going to have all that traffic dumping directly into 7th Street. It's going to be fun to see how that works itself out.
But it's crazy. I'm old enough to remember the Modern before it moved, when it was just like next to the Scott Theater, and that it was kind of in a hall. Mm-hmm. And then it's in this
next
gargantuan building,
Museum.
And it's like we had no idea everything that the Modern had. I mean,
they couldn't bring him out.
When I moved to New York City, the first thing I did when I went to the MoMA, which, by the way, the Modern has almost all the same stuff from the same collections that the MoMA has.
It's world class here. We have world class.
I mean, you'd be amazed. I mean, the Kimball, when I was a kid, the Barnes collection, The Barnes collection had Manet, Monet, Renoir, Rousseau. I mean, everything. I mean, the Picasso's Blue collection, the stuff that you would never see anywhere. It went two places. It went to the Kimball and it went to Chicago, and that was it. Never to be seen again. But I will say, when I went to the MoMA, I'm a huge fan of modern art, so I joined both whenever I lived in either city. The first thing, and I was so excited to go to modern, the first thing I saw was
The timer.
The Booker, no, on loan.
You're out.
On loan was, the Booker T. Washington exhibit. So I got to see the ladder from here
Yeah.
in the MoMA.
Yes, in the DMA, as a
you
matter of
go.
fact. Pretty cool.
Well,
And,
I bought my first cordless phone at Montgomery Ward
That's true.
before it was Montgomery Plaza.
That's right. So, now, Brenda,
Yes.
is there anything new in your world?
I have two things.
You got 2 minutes for it?
I'm gonna hurry.
No,
hurry,
you're
hurry.
good. You're good.
I was just gonna
Never happened to
say,
me before.
last night I went to the Silverleaf 3rd year anniversary party. And it was great. Y'all missed it. I had belly dancers.
We weren't invited.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
I wasn't invited.
Yes.
I plead the fifth.
Yes.
I don't
No,
remember.
You were invited. So that was a lot of fun last night. So congratulations to them. They're doing a good job out there. Jake, love Jake, manager. You've been out there, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been to Silverleaf. It's a great place.
Yeah. It is.
Oh, we spent about an hour and a half there with my mom and everybody. Had the whole family out. It was like a $400 bill, right? It was.
That's
nuts.
it?
It's a nice place.
That's all.
Yeah, that's it.
It's nothing. Come on. Then the other thing, more personal. Let's see. I've got a letter in the mail the other day. My youngest son, he got approved for his Make-A-Wish.
Nice.
Yeah. So we're gonna put in for him a wish with Make-A-Wish. Yep.
Is that going to be
Excited.
a secret until it's published?
I don't know. I'm hoping he does Disney, but we'll see.
Someplace exotic.
I know. I've been trying to. I'm like Hawaii, Cuba,
right.
something. He's like, oh no.
Yeah.
He's going to want to meet the Dallas
is-
Cowboy cheerleaders.
They might suspect something that's of parental involvement if part of the Make-A-Wish is to spend, a week in Rome, with.
I know, right? I know. I'm trying.
No, that's
he's
awesome.
good.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's heartwarming.
Yeah.
Meet Iron Man.
Yeah, no, and so we've been kind of Jerry and I we've been thinking about doing a lot of things to kind of spruce up our world, right? What's important in it right now, and to be honest with you, I'm getting this feeling that it's time to start heading back down to Port A. I mean, it is time to get down to the coast. And I don't know if y'all
That's
have ever been
Port
out-
Arthur.
or Port Aransas.
Aransas.
Or Port Aransas.
Yeah, Port Aransas. So if you
Okay, I'm
haven't,
glad we got clarification on which A it was.
yes,
Port Aransas rocks,
Write
dude.
that down as Angela. You're getting notes from your wife, by the way, Ange. So, but anyway, so we're thinking about
You're meeting
like
Ange.
how are we going to do this, right? Well, anyway, there's down there they have this this area, this little wharf, right? And they have like 4 or 5, maybe 7 or 8 different restaurants and bars down there. You can literally spend all day just in this one little area, bar hopping. We always get a golf cart. You rent one. It's got the Bluetooth. You know what I mean? And everybody drive because it's the one place in the world you could drive around drunk, off your butt. As long as you're in a golf cart, you're okay, right? You know what I mean? Because it's cool. If you're in your car, you're going to jail. You know what I mean? But you're in a
Let's
golf
go.
cart. Yeah. So, but you just bar hop. You have the best time on the planet down there. It's just great. Well, right across the street from this little wharf, there's a hotel. It's called the Tarpon Inn. It's been around since the 1800s, right? And like Teddy Roosevelt stayed there. It's just a fantastic place. You can take the whole fam down there, get everybody their own room. So you can do a little bit of that horizontal tango if you want, right?
Even if you're by yourself.
Even if you're by yourself. Because, yeah, exactly. So if you come by yourself,
Watch out for what's on the
I love me,
curtains.
it's over.
it's something like that.
You don't have to sleep in the wet spot. You don't have to,
In
Well-
case you spill your whiskey.
Well, I saw a cabin cruiser with a full bedroom and a kitchen and a whole 9 yards for about $40,000, and I'm thinking that'd be a lot cheaper over time than getting a room every time, or buying a condo. You put it in the slip. Guess what? I got a boat in the slip, and I can just walk from the boat straight out to the bars, right? Could sit there at the bars. In fact, I could afford that being retired. I'm thinking I'm ready to retire and move to Port Aransas. We'll do the show from down there. What do you guys say? You want to do it? Can we do it?
Here.
How far of a drive is it?
About that.
It's about 7 hours. So you guys just move down there with
What's the closest airport?
Corpus Christi.
There you go. I fly free, so I'm good.
Hey, everybody, friends, just don't fly in tight pants. Do not wear tights on this flight.
No. Leggings.
Leggings.
Right.
Is that
Yeah.
it?
Here, let me think about this. No. You're gonna stay in DFW.
God.
You can vacation in Port Aransas. We can shoot films in Port Aransas, but no, you're gonna have to stay up here.
I could have an we could. We could call it the Port A Roundtable. The Port Aransas Roundtable.
Porta.
We're just known as a round table.
A Roundtable. You know.
A round
No, I'm just
table.
saying
Okay,
we should do it from
you
the
know what?
beaches.
I tell you what. We will all move. Me and Ellen and Jamie will move to Port Aransas.
Brenda and Nathan can fly on the buddy pass. We all go down there. So start working on my wife because I'm telling you right now,
And I'll go buy some leggings for the trip.
Yes.
you can buy a
Oh, that'd be great.
$40,000 houseboat. A $40,000 houseboat, and you got plenty of room. You got a deck. You got everything you can sit on. You can do kitchen, whatnot, and it costs you $225 a month to put it in a slip. That includes the shit boat that comes around and sucks out your sewers.
And how big
Nice.
is what is the square
900
footage?
square feet. 900 square feet of living space.
It's a mansion.
That's not very much, dude.
It doesn't
gonna
really
work
make any
for
difference.
us.
I'm just simply saying it's a houseboat. You don't. What are you gonna have?
Where
Clothes?
are we gonna sleep?
Are you gonna wear clothes? You're gonna worry about a wardrobe down there because what are you gonna have? You got nothing, right? You got a bathing suit and you got shorts and chinos. You got
Time
like
up yet?
Hawaiian shirts. You got sand.
It is weird because, I'll have to
timer.
agree with you because you can take the worst house on the planet, you put it near the water, and it's kind of good.
I'm serious. Look it
Well,
up. Look
there's
up
that.
houseboat for sale in Texas. I'm serious. For about $40,000, you can get a really nice one. It's got full showers, a full kitchen, granite stuff. I'm telling you. So amortize that over a 10-year period. What is your mortgage? What is it for the $225 a month? You're probably talking $600 a month.
I've got an app for that.
To live there, and you get an alligator named Elvis, and you put him on the deck. You play Miami Vice soundtrack 24/7. Buy a '72 Ferrari.
Can I shoot Elvis with a BB gun?
Absolutely. So he's like, Rico, it's time to go get something to drink.
I would love
Right?
to have an alligator that I could shoot with a BB gun when I wake up.
It's
in the morning.
year-round weather. The weather's perfect, so you can you get up in the morning and go for a nice
You
5-mile
can
run on the beach.
sandpaper the butthole of an alligator in a phone booth. I mean, that's not
that
a
didn't
lot
even enter
of
my
room.
mind at all, but
I just like to quote Ron White for you. I do. It's because I love you.
My only point is that you don't need a full kitchen when you got 7 or 8 restaurants right outside your door. Right? It's literally
It's fun.
a 30-foot walk to the wharf where everything's parked. You're living in a boat community, right? And everybody there's got money because you're the only poor people that are living down there because it's cheaper, right? I mean, we'll all be happy. And every day we'll meet. Okay, where are we gonna meet tomorrow? Well, there's 7 bars. Which one? Okay, 7 bars, 7 days a week. Coincidence? I don't know. I mean, and we can do that. And if we run low on money, guess what? My wife's a registered nurse.
Hey, we'll
She
put her
can
to
go
work.
to work anywhere. She can go to work at the Corpus Christi Hospital, at the Naval Air Reserve Station, whatever that is.
Okay, my wife cuts hair. We're okay here.
I'm retired military, and guess what that means? Commissary, baby. Commissary.
Commissary.
The commissary is
Okay.
cheap and it's good food. And if we run out of booze on Sunday morning, the Class 6 is open 7 days a week on a federal military installation.
and I'm the real estate developer, so I'm going to figure out a way to buy all the neighboring houseboats, rent them out for more than what they cost you right now, and so I can get mine for free.
There you go. I'm just simply saying, I think it's time to move it on down there.
Yvonne's shaking her head. She didn't like that
And
idea.
here's the deal. When the kids come to visit, well, we don't have any room for the kids. No, get their ass across the street to Tarpon Inn, right? So they don't mess with me doing the horizontal tango by myself until
By
we're ready to
myself.
consummate that marriage, which is supposed to be any day now. So, so I'm told.
Hey,
Anyway.
Jerry Lynn, I can see you
Okay.
from
A
here.
life with promises.
Where
what
are
are
we
you
going
thinking
now?
about moving into a houseboat?
Houseboat? No?
Please, baby, you know you'd love it.
So you're
All right, well, moving on.
yeah.
All right, fine, whatever. I'm going to live on the golf course for 2 more years, then we're moving. That's right. Okay, we're getting close. Thank
By
you guys.
itself? How old is the grandbaby?
He's almost 2. It's gonna.
Yeah, he'll be fine. It's just like a college student. They spit up and sleep about the same. There's no difference between a 2-year-old and a
And a
college student.
45-year-old, I promise you. My
Yeah,
wife will be the
it's
first to attest to that.
yeah.
And so, okay, so we got, we're going to be going to break here pretty soon. When we get back, we're going to be talking about, we're drinking Donegal Irish whiskey, by the way, and it's a Catholic whiskey. It's from down south. It's none of that northern crap. And again, I mean, if you come over to my house with Bushmills, I'll drink the Protestant whiskey with you. I'm just not going to buy it.
Unless it's the last thing on the
And
shelf.
I'll pour a gallon of it on your grave when you die, Nathan. I just didn't promise I wouldn't run it through my kidneys first. It's what it is, right? So
You know what? It'll be a group effort.
But, no,
Okay. Yeah.
So, and we're smoking a
Brenda
Padilla.
and I will help with that gallon
Absolutely.
Yes, yeah.
So Padilla
and the crew.
cigars today. This Corojo
No.
99.
Padilla.
Padilla. Well, I look.
Not
Padilla Corojo, not a Carajo.
I had a
because that is
tortilla a
bad
while ago,
word.
and it was delicious with mine.
Please don't insult the rep. Scott Lewis, that's my friend.
And it's actually, I mean, it's a really good cigar.
It is.
The cold draw on it was really nice. It's very leathery when you smoke this, and I hadn't thought of leathery before with a cigar, but it does have a hint of
It's leathery.
like fresh leather in there. And it's not a completely open draw. I'd say if there was a little gauge on it, it's kind of half closed. So there you do have a little bit of effort in there on the draw, but it's a nice smooth cigar. It's a sipping whiskey cigar. I'd say that. Definitely a sipping whiskey.
You know
we're
what?
doing.
It really did taste like golden raisins. It is
It's a
the
golden raisins.
only cigar we have had a
I'm gonna
cold
have to
draw
try these
with
golden
that
raisins.
tasted
Yeah.
like
I know,
golden
right?
raisins.
No,
It
it's-
had- it
yeah.
had a
I know they exist. I sent you a
sweetness-
picture.
It had a sweetness on the cold draw that really was sweet, not like a cigar that is, God forbid, like
Oh, anything
not like
flavored
a
and
candied cigar or
yeah.
a flavored cigar. Like it had a sincere, like when you're
fine.
sipping whiskey, exactly what you're saying. Like
So are we getting into the cigar here?
No. We're just gonna talk about it. But we're gonna come back. We're gonna be talking about the FNAR, and we got all kinds of other cool stuff to talk about.
The
So when we come
FNAR.
back, the FNAR. When we come back in 2 minutes. See you then. That's more whiskey.
Smoker's Paradise is your go-to smoke shop in Granbury. Smoker's Paradise features not only the biggest humidor in Granbury, but also the lowest prices on cigars in town.
That's why it's paradise.
Visit them at 1364 East Highway 377 in Granbury, just 30 minutes south of Cowtown. Smoker's Paradise. Lowest cigar prices, biggest humidor.
That's why it's paradise.
1364 East Highway 377 in Granbury. Willow Springs Golf Course opened in 1966 after the Lindsay family converted their family farm into a small 9-hole golf course. 9 more holes, 3 generations, and several years later, the family farm has become one of the most enjoyable courses in the Fort Worth golf community. Their friendly, laid-back atmosphere allows golfers to relax and enjoy their surroundings and forget about the hustle and bustle of the city. Located in the countryside only 10 minutes north of Fort Worth, Willow Springs Golf Course prides themselves on their low prices and high-quality golf experience. Willow Springs was founded on friends and family. Once you play here, you'll become part of the family too. Providencia Cigars has a mission. We want every cigar enthusiast, both new and mature smokers, to experience a Providencia cigar. That's because we always produce the highest quality cigar that can be enjoyed by family, friends, and cigar lovers around the world. All of the tobacco in the El Santo and El Padre cigars are blends that have been aged for 6 years, and 60% of the tobacco in each cigar was grown in the Providencia fields in Honduras. Each has been carefully blended so as not to be overwhelming to the beginning smoker, but also with the flavor and complexity for the experienced cigar enthusiast. Providencia Cigars, your invitation to a lifestyle.
Pop's Safari Room is one of the most unique experiences in store for you and your friends. An extensive humidor with one of the finest collections of cigars in the state of Texas, an exceptional selection of local, national, and international beers and wines, and the ambiance of comfortable leather and soft lighting with a staff that truly cares about your experience. Pop's also trades in fine target, hunting, antique, and collectible firearms. Pop's Safari Room is located in the Fort Worth Cultural Art District within easy walking distance of some of Cowtown's finest dining and entertainment options. Pop's Safari Room. Comfort among friends.
rolling.
Already?
All right.
All right.
So, all right, friends. So, yeah, I love that. I love that. It's just awesome. I don't know. We gotta give it to the guy that composed that. Tell me that you did a great job.
Damon, great job.
Damon Allen Gay. Awesome job on the music. So, we're going to talk about the FNAR. The 308 is a fabulous round, and in my opinion, this is my opinion. I've been shooting for a long time. I've got 2 308s. I've got a Winchester Model 70 and 308, and I've got a Sig 716 and a 308. And the NATO 762 round is remarkable in that there's not a thing alive in our hemisphere that you can't kill with this round, right? You know, and it's like a 30
No matter
6.
how mean she is.
That's right. Now, I mean, a 30-06 will give you about 100, maybe 200 meters more effectiveness. But if you can't reach out and touch something at 800 meters and you need 1,100, move 200 meters and then take your shot, right? I mean, it's this is a fine round. Chuck O'Connor's used to say that he could do anything in the world with a 270. In fact, he went grizzly hunting with a 270. Well, this is bigger than that. It's a fine round. It's very. And Nathan, tell us all about it, man. I mean, the silicone cheek piece is what's got me captivated.
And I'm telling you that the cheek piece on the end being silicone, it's very, very, very comfortable. I take this gun hog hunting, and the hog hunting round, to use a 308, it's a little overkill for a hog, but sometimes you can get a 400 or 500 pound hog out there. When I take this out hunting, I also have a sidearm with me, but I'm completely confident out there. No matter what size the animal, I'm taking them down and quickly with this gun. It has a .5 MOA. It's surprisingly light. And it has 20 rounds in it, so you can fire and you can just keep on firing. I've taken this thing on the helicopter before, shooting pigs, and it is phenomenal. I've hit 500 yards, no problem with this gun. And as long as you don't have a lot of wind, you don't really have a whole lot of adjusting. I mean, you're just a couple of clicks, you're exactly where you need to be. If you're at all familiar with your gun, you're going to hit your target. And when you put a strap on this, you can take it hunting with you. 8 pounds, not outfitted, but it's 8 pounds when the scope's off of it. It's a fairly light gun. It's a very evenly balanced gun. It's a very comfortable gun to shoot. I love it. It comes from the old BAR rifle. It's a remake. FN bought Browning several years ago, and they retooled the old BAR rifle, which was the 308 they used in Vietnam. And it's a very accurate gun. It's a very reliable gun. Doesn't jam up a whole lot as long as you're not buying the really, really, really cheap, lead tip rounds and things like that. I haven't had a problem with it not catching the bullet and firing accurately and reliably. I like the gun. I've taken marksmen out with me, and everybody has been thoroughly impressed with this gun. If you haven't had a chance to see this gun, FN took an existing awesome gun in the BAR and retooled it to be an AR, and as you can see, you can easily add a scope or a tripod to the front, or bipod.
Here's the problem that I ran into with the gun: finding a place to shoot the gun.
You can shoot this at the range that we're going to be at next week.
Yeah, but the problem is when I went around, there's like only maybe 5 gun ranges.
Well, right now, if you're in Fort Worth, what this show is based in Fort Worth, if you're in Fort Worth, you can go to Defender Outdoors and you can shoot this gun on their range, and it's cheaper than a lot of the other outdoor ranges that you go. This is indoor, you're in the air conditioning, you can eat, you can shop, you can be there for a couple of hours, and you're not sweating your tail off like you do everywhere else in Texas. It's a comfortable place to go, sight in your rifle, and get ready to go hunting if you want to.
It's just interesting to me that this particular ammo, people are like, no. Whereas, like, people do have, a rifle range, but they're like, not that ammo.
Right.
And sometimes it'll depend on Full Metal Jacket, things like that. But
yeah,
well, like a 350 or a 308 round, if it's 150 grain, you're talking about 2,800 feet per second, and you're only getting down to about 2,600 feet per second if you go with the heavier grain bullets, like maybe 180 grain on that. And again, but you're effective out to. I mean, my opinion is, if you've worked your sights, you understand your notches on your scope, you understand if you are familiar with this thing, you've done your sight work, I think you're good out to 800 meters with it.
Yeah.
You really are. The
true.
SEALs use this thing for a sniper. Some people say you can get out there even further, like a whole click with it. Fine, I'm just not that guy. I'm not gonna sit and mess with it. Now Nathan's got a lot of glass on this right now, so you got big glass. So yeah, you got big glass.
I like a big glass.
Yeah, nothing like a little big glass. A little
I
glass
like
makes it all good.
I like my women.
So what do we got? About 10 round mag here?
To me,
20.
20?
That's a 20 round mag.
It's just interesting as somebody who wants to go out and shoot different weapons before they buy, that it was so difficult to find ranges. Because we have a billion gun ranges. We're in Texas. Yeah. But
Well, right now, I can tell you,
Everybody shoot 40 caliber.
Defender Outdoors is slowly becoming, actually not slowly, but quickly becoming our home away from home, and we're going to start broadcasting there pretty regularly. And I'm telling you, it's so close to everything. If you live in Tarrant County, you're at worst case scenario 15 minutes from this range. And not only can you go to this range, they have people that are very well versed on guns. They're going to know your gun. And they know the latest and the greatest guns, so I think this is a great place. It's a great alternative for what you need when you're wanting to shoot a rifle.
So speaking of great places to be, how is this Padilla cigar treating everybody? I'm telling you, I'm in love with it.
Cigars.
What are your notes now? What are you getting as you get closer to the end?
I'm not close to the end yet.
The draw stays significant or stays consistent.
Yeah.
It's a consistent draw. The flavor doesn't get overwhelming as you're getting towards the end. You do start to taste the oils a little more.
I'm getting the oils. I'm getting the oils. It's really good. It's a complex cigar.
But it is a medium to full Nicaraguan binder and filler. And then the wrapper is you told me not to say it the wrong way. Corojo 99 wrapper. So they released this at the 2015 IPCPR show.
Nice.
There's a girl I know, her favorite word is carajo, so it's just like every other word is carajo. So,
Carajo.
But this is a corojo. Corojo.
Yes.
No, it's a fantastic cigar. So now, okay, when we get back, we're going to have to do the Texas trivia, and I see that the loser this week is going to have to sample the Wild Irish Rose. And you know what a Wild Irish Rose is, right?
$2.99 a bottle.
Okay, if you don't know,
What is
first of all,
this?
if you're used to drinking this kind of stuff, it's just cheap Ripple, right? You know, it's in the same family as Thunderbird and Night Train and Mad Dog 2020. But a Wild Irish Rose, if you're Irish, you're talking about it's a sphincter joke. Okay, anyway, I got it out there. So you can kiss my Wild Irish Rose. Well, you know what they're talking about now. It's an Irishman's balloon knot. Okay, when we come back.
Pogue Mahone.
Smoker's Paradise is your go-to smoke shop in Granbury. Smoker's Paradise features not only the biggest humidor in Granbury, but also the lowest prices on cigars in town.
That's why it's paradise.
Visit them at 1364 East Highway 377 in Granbury, just 30 minutes south of Cowtown. Smoker's Paradise. Lowest cigar prices, biggest humidor.
That's why it's paradise.
1364 East Highway 377 in Granbury. Willow Springs Golf Course opened in 1966 after the Lindsay family converted their family farm into a small 9-hole golf course. 9 more holes, 3 generations, and several years later, the family farm has become one of the most enjoyable courses in the Fort Worth golf community. Their friendly, laid-back atmosphere allows golfers to relax and enjoy their surroundings and forget about the hustle and bustle of the city. Located in the countryside only 10 minutes north of Fort Worth, Willow Springs Golf Course prides themselves on their low prices and high-quality golf experience. Willow Springs was founded on friends and family. Once you play here, you'll become part of the family too.
Providencia Cigars has a mission. We want every cigar enthusiast, both new and mature smokers, to experience a Providencia cigar. That's because we always produce the highest quality cigar that can be enjoyed by family, friends, and cigar lovers around the world. All of the tobacco in the El Santo and El Padre cigars are blends that have been aged for 6 years, and 60% of the tobacco in each cigar was grown in the Providencia fields in Honduras. Each has been carefully blended so as not to be overwhelming to the beginning smoker, but also with the flavor and complexity for the experienced cigar enthusiast as well. Providencia Cigars, your invitation to a lifestyle.
Pop's Safari Room has one of the most unique experiences in store for you and your friends. An extensive humidor with one of the finest collections of cigars in the entire state of Texas, an exceptional selection of local, national, and international beers and wines, and the ambiance of comfortable leather and soft lighting with a staff that truly cares about your experience. Pop's also trades in fine target, hunting, antique, and collectible firearms. Pop's Safari Room is located in the Fort Worth Cultural District, within easy walking distance of some of Cowtown's finest dining and entertainment options. Pop's Safari Room, comfort among friends.
Brenda's asked for the clap. Okay.
Technically, I've never had
All right. So we are back now, and it is time for Texas Trivia with Miss Brenda Scott. And again, we're going to get 3 questions apiece.
Okay.
We're going to write down our question to each answer. We're going to see who's right or wrong. Somebody's keeping score. And then when that happens, if we get to the end, we got a loser. We're going to have to drink some of this Wild Irish Rose, which I think we're going to get a glass for that in a minute. Bam, someone's going to have to drink it. Nasty. All right, so, Miss Brenda.
Ready?
Take it away.
All right. First question.
First question.
The Aransas Wildlife Refugee is the winter home of what?
Refuge.
Refuge. Sorry. Refuge.
It's the winter home of what? do you mean?
Is the winter home of North America's only remaining what? It's wildlife.
Oh,
Aransas. You know where you're going to move to. Poor day.
yeah. Only.
You're determined to lose, aren't you?
I don't want to lose. I don't want the
No,
wild
no.
Irish. Oh yeah.
I said penguin.
The last North American penguin.
That's right.
I don't even know. Oh, good God.
And you wanted to move there. Come on.
Well, it doesn't have to. Never mind. I don't have to know that to move there. All right, I got a horn frog.
Wow, everybody loses on this.
Okay, I have penguin or wild goat.
No.
No wild goats.
Wild mammal?
Go ahead.
What was the correct answer?
Whooping cranes.
Oh, I would have known that if you'd have given me enough time.
Yeah. Well, we're out of time.
All right, that's awesome. What's the next question?
Next
Okay.
question.
This is in Texas, but what is the world's largest inland port? Largest inland port in Texas, and it's in Texas. Shh. I don't know. It didn't say that here. How would I know?
I have no idea. I mean,
I said Port Arthur.
No.
Port Aransas.
No. No. Everybody's wrong.
What is it?
Laredo.
What?
Laredo.
Laredo's on the ocean?
Inland port.
Oh, inland
Oh,
port.
inland port.
I wasn't even thinking about that.
They
I
weren't
would have said
listening.
Jefferson City. At that
I know,
point.
right?
Whatever.
I would have said like Alliance or something. I don't know.
Right, yeah.
We're going till somebody clearly loses.
So far, it's all of you, right?
No, someone's got to lose. Ask some. I know. Let's go.
Okay, hang on.
What's number
3?
Please. I don't
Okay.
want-
Can
Irish.
you name the only natural lake in the state of Texas?
I can.
The only
I can.
natural lake. Don't help her. No.
I know.
Nope.
I
Don't.
said
I know, but don't.
I haven't got a clue either.
Caddo. Caddo Lake.
Well, she had written.
Texoma. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Caddo Lake
He's right.
is the only natural
Caddo.
lake. Wait. Hold on. I want her on a mic saying that. Nathan's right. I don't get to hear that too often.
Not in this crowd.
Not from a lady.
Okay, do y'all want a tiebreaker? Do you want a tiebreaker real quick?
Yeah.
Okay,
Tiebreaker, I already
Shh,
won.
no. Yeah, but we need a loser. Okay.
We do need a clear.
Okay. Oh, where'd it go? Wait. Okay. Texas boasts the nation's largest herd of what? We have the largest herd of what?
Oh God.
Screaming chickens.
I have no idea.
Shut up.
That would be a
Oh,
flop.
come on. But really, come on.
No,
That's a good one.
It's just a pretty good answer. It's a pretty good guess.
That's actually a pretty accurate guess because we have more feral hogs than we do buffalo.
White-tailed deer.
Oh, I thought they all did when I go hunting.
No, y'all are just got to split. So.
No. We don't have any more. Come on, give us somebody. Give us
Oh,
some. I don't want to
goodness.
drink that crap. Amy's got to drink
hold
it.
on.
Fine, I'll drink it.
Okay, wait. What was, everybody knows PRs in Cowtown. What was it during the time when Cowtown, over in Northside, where Cowtown is, the stockyards, what was PRs back in the stockyard heydays? What type of business was it?
It was a brothel.
It was indeed a brothel. And not much has changed.
It's the same.
Okay, was that our tiebreaker?
That's fine. Give me. Yeah.
You still need to have the other one now.
Okay, got it. Thank you. All right, good deal. I survived the wild Irish rose.
There you go. Oh.
And this is straight brothel from the thigh.
That was freshly squeezed
Oh.
from a brothel.
Over here.
Oh, sorry, I forgot my mic. And this is brothel straight from a woman's thighs, I assume. Hopefully not dated from back then.
And my gag reflex is
Don't spit
returning.
out on me either.
Tastes like Chris's mom.
Oh,
Look,
my.
Jamon's like, whoa.
Oh, and she downed it. Wow.
There you go.
Okay.
Well,
I like
people say
Javon's
she is a
shirt.
hottie, so there
I
you
like
go.
your shirt, Javon.
Yes.
All right, so when we come back, Miss Brenda's going to take us all around the cigar social world. And we're going to talk about some Donegal. Maybe got a point or two on this whiskey, which we have devoured.
We have. I mean, an entire bottle is gone between 4 people.
It wasn't a full bottle. Come on.
How are you feeling?
Irish.
Irish, yeah.
Irish.
Normal.
Are you wearing a wife beater underneath that shirt?
And what was the Monty Python where they have the Irish family and stuff like that? He comes home and he sees the stork drops. He's like, oh crap, Here comes another one. And the old Irish
A
woman.
little after effect over here.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Oh man.
The gag reflex coming back to you now?
Oh,
The gag reflex is coming back.
That's right.
go that way. That way. Yeah.
Every sperm
not gonna
is
hurl.
sacred. Every
keep it down.
sperm is great. If you waste one single sperm, God gets quite irate. So when we come back, we're talking about cigars and the social world with Miss Brenda Scott.
6, 5, 4, 3.
Willow Springs Golf Course opened in 1966 after the Lindsay family converted their family farm into a small 9-hole golf course. 9 more holes, 3 generations, and several years later, the family farm has become one of the most enjoyable courses in the Fort Worth golf community. Their friendly, laid-back atmosphere allows golfers to relax and enjoy their surroundings and forget about the hustle and bustle of the city. Located in the countryside only 10 minutes north of Fort Worth, Willow Springs Golf Course prides themselves on their low prices and high-quality golf experience. Willow Springs was founded on friends and family. Once you play here, you'll become part of the family too.
Providencia Cigars has a mission. We want every cigar enthusiast, both new and mature smokers, to experience a Providencia cigar. That's because we always produce the highest quality cigar that can be enjoyed by family, friends, and cigar lovers around the world. All of the tobacco in the El Santo and El Padre cigars are blends that have been aged for 6 years, and 60% of the tobacco in each cigar was grown in the Providencia fields in Honduras. Each has been carefully blended so as to not be overwhelming to the beginning smoker, but also with the flavor and complexity for the experienced cigar enthusiast. Providencia Cigars, your invitation to a lifestyle.
Pop's Safari Room is one of the most unique experiences in store for you and your friends. An extensive humidor with one of the finest collections of cigars in the state of Texas, an exceptional selection of local, national, and international beers and wines, and the ambiance of comfortable leather and soft lighting with a staff that truly cares about your experience. Pop's also trades in fine target, hunting, antique, and collectible firearms. Pop's Safari Room is located in the Fort Worth Cultural Art District within easy walking distance of some of Cowtown's finest dining and entertainment options. Pop's Safari Room. Comfort among friends.
Smoker's Paradise is your go-to smoke shop in Granbury. Smoker's Paradise features not only the biggest humidor in Granbury, but also the lowest prices on cigars in town.
That's why it's paradise.
Visit them at 1364 East Highway 377 in Granbury, just 30 minutes south of Cowtown. Smoker's Paradise. Lowest cigar prices, biggest humidor.
That's why it's paradise.
1364 East Highway 377 in Granbury.
All right.
Attention.
Just go through quickly.
No, but I don't want anybody to interrupt. I got lots to cover.
We're going to try not to interrupt.
This one always interrupts me.
What? I interrupt too.
Yes.
This one. She said this one. I did not. I have heard.
My favorite.
All right, friends. Welcome back. And now we are going to go around the DFW social scene with Miss Brenda Scott. Tell us all about it, Miss Brenda. Brenda.
Okay, we do have a lot to cover. No, control yourself. Tuesday, April 4th at Underground. Tuesday evidently is Tata Tuesday.
Tata Tuesday.
Yeah, so that's Women's Day at Underground. So,
Are men allowed?
yes.
And men are like, is this free?
Yes.
Free?
Yes.
Because I
yes,
like
yes.
whiskey, I like cigars.
Okay.
And Tatas.
And Tatas.
Let Brenda talk.
Okay.
Scott Lewis is going to be there, and he's going to have. He's the one that gave us the Padilla cigars and Espinosa, but he's got a different line that he's going to have at Underground on Tuesday the 4th. Saturday, April 8th, we'll be at Defenders. They're having the event all day, right? Their 1 year.
I want to go back to Tata's.
Anniversary. We'll talk about that later. Tuesday, April 11th, Wildfire. That's my Women's Cigar Society group. We're having our meeting, and you need to come to that, at Michael's in Euless at 6:30. So Tuesday, April 11th. Oh, we've got a lot of stuff in April. Thursday, April 13th, North Texas Cigar Society. We're having a dinner event in Keller. I did not write down the name of the restaurant, but I'll post it on the on our Facebook page. But it's a Mexican restaurant in Keller. They have a huge patio. So they're. I didn't write it down. I'm sorry.
That's what I said.
I'll get it.
Let's go.
Roy's or something like that.
We'll post it on Facebook.
I will. But they're going to let us have a dinner out on the patio and smoke cigars. Normally, I don't think you can smoke there, but they're letting us for our dinner event.
Nice.
Friday, April 21st, we're doing another event, Wildfire Women's, but it's open to anybody that wants to come. We're going to go try that.
Tatas plus everyone.
Tatas plus, yes. Cigar Frogs in Denton. Cigar Frogs in Denton.
Go Frogs.
Yes, go Frogs.
And
Hey,
Tatas.
there you go. See? Everybody wear their TCU stuff.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Thursday, April 27th, North Texas Cigar Society meeting in Keller. They changed the name. It's no longer Drunken Donkey.
No more smashed ass jokes.
No more.
Smashed ass jokes.
Yes.
What did they change it to?
Dallas Craft.
Oh, Dallas Craft.
Yes.
It sounds like something that old women do with like yarn
And in Keller.
Sounds like someone
Bug
got.
eyes.
Sounds like someone got married
Yeah. I
and
don't
had
know.
to change the name of their bar.
Yeah. So
If
they
you
changed.
have, it's like that guy that has, if you have the
You know
couple
what?
that have a Facebook page, both of their names, like Chris and Jerry at Facebook.
Oh, I
yeah.
hate that.
Somebody
Yes.
cheated.
Crappy.
It's no longer
It's a
the
trust
Drunken
issue.
Donkey.
Right. Yeah.
We're the
no
craft
longer
place
Drunken
now.
Donkey.
The crap.
It's a crappy ass.
I know.
We're right next to Hobby Lobby.
Okay.
You got Javon's attention.
Wednesday, and now we're going to move into May, okay? Wednesday, May 3rd, the Fort Worth Library Foundation, they're having their fundraiser event. I'm going to try to go to it. Tickets are about $300 a piece. And you get I think you get 6 cigars, liquor, dinner. It's going to be at the Fort Worth Club.
And millennials can see what books look like.
Because
There you go.
libraries
Right.
are relevant.
Very. Come on. I think they're going to be, someone's going to come on the show next week and talk about their event. So
I'll hold my tongue.
now, I hope that all of y'all can come to this one too. Tuesday, May 9th, we are having our Wildfire Women's Cigar Society, our 1 year anniversary. Hush. 1 year anniversary party at Silverleaf. Tuesday, May 9th, which is the day after my birthday. So it's also going to be my birthday as well.
NASCAR.
There's going to be lots of those, and we're going to dress up too. So
Are we dressing up the Tatas? Or are we letting out the Tatas?
Yeah, the Tatas will be exposed. Yes.
Pasties.
Yes.
Pasties optional.
All right, I'm going to stop there.
Oh, no. Come on. It's great.
No, I'm good.
I like
That's enough. That's a lot.
Angela's little segues to Tatas. Angela's over here. Tatas.
But we all need to be Tuesday, May
Tatas.
9th.
Beauty fades,
Tuesday,
but
May
Tatas
9th,
are forever.
Silverleaf. Don't listen to them. Tuesday, May 9th, Silverleaf. Dress up.
I was just thinking, if we really want to appeal to the Generation Z audience, now, the generations are what, right? We have no more left, I don't think, from the Lost Generation. I don't believe we have any listeners from the Lost Generation, born between 1883 and 1900.
But Generation Z has to really come. They need to step up to the plate and prove to us that they haven't earned that.
Yeah, well, that's the whole point. Gen X is the finest generation ever, right? Born between 60 and 80.
The last
rock.
working generation.
Yeah, but we were the Sliker generation.
Booyah.
But and then you got the millennials born between 1980 and 1996. But from 96 to present day, the people who are kind of up and breathing and doing their thing, we've classified as Generation Z.
I'm glad that they are qualified for breathing.
So if we want to apply to them, we want to appeal to this crowd, I want everybody just to look at their phone and do nothing else. That'll be the show, right? We just all kind of look at our phones.
Wow.
And then, hey, what's up?
And we can text
Hey,
each other during the show.
did you check this out? Hey, did you see this right here over here? We sit here just kind of text and, no, seriously. That's
There's
what
a
that is.
whole load of new emojis.
Oh, yeah.
no.
I've had entire texts from some of my students. My
think they should
students
have-
are in Generation Z.
I think they should have a cigar emoji.
Oh, they don't. I know. It's so ridiculous. I got a golf. I've got a gun. I've got whiskey
There's
in the
one
glass.
that's like
Like
a
the one that's got
Facebook
the-
thumbs up, and they're
the-
holding a cigar. There's smoke coming out of it. Yeah.
Oh, really? There is one? Not on iPhone.
I haven't seen that one.
I thought it
Well,
was
that's
a
fine.
penis.
I have an Android. Hello.
Damn.
Well, yeah, but we
Smoking
want to
penis.
think different. We want to be different and unique, so we all have iPhones.
So we all do the exact same thing because we want to be different.
That's right. That's right. We
It
wanna
is
appeal
time
to
for
that
an upgrade.
1980s, 1990s, 80s, and 90s Macintosh and Apple ads were all think different, be different, you know. And you PC users all sucked back then. So anyway, all right. So when we come back, we got cigars in history.
Yep.
Who are we talking about this week, Nathan?
We're going to be talking about Michael Jordan and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
So you're going to have to figure out, after we discuss them, who you would rather have on your side in a bar fight. You would rather have Michael Jordan or Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Terminator,
Oh my God.
or Mike Jordan. I don't know, man. I'm thinking Air Jordan already. Starting to think that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll talk about it when we get back.
I might
MJ.
have to go Republican.
They're both Republican, aren't they? I bet Michael Jordan's probably a Republican.
Providencia Cigars has a mission. We want every cigar enthusiast, both new and mature smokers, to experience a Providencia cigar. That's because we always produce the highest quality cigar that can be enjoyed by family, friends, and cigar lovers around the world. All of the tobacco in the El Santo and El Padre cigars are blends that have been aged for 6 years, and 60% of the tobacco in each cigar was grown in the Providencia fields in Honduras. Each has been carefully blended so as not to be overwhelming to the beginning smoker, but also with the flavor and complexity for the experienced cigar enthusiast. Providencia Cigars, your invitation to a lifestyle.
Willow Springs Golf Course opened in 1966 after the Lindsay family converted their family farm into a small 9-hole golf course. 9 more holes, 3 generations, and several years later, the family farm has become one of the most enjoyable courses in the Fort Worth golf community. Their friendly, laid-back atmosphere allows golfers to relax and enjoy their surroundings and forget about the hustle and bustle of the city. Located in the countryside only 10 minutes north of Fort Worth, Willow Springs Golf Course prides themselves on their low prices and high-quality golf experience. Willow Springs was founded on friends and family. Once you play here, you'll become part of the family too. Smoker's Paradise is your go-to smoke shop in Granbury. Smoker's Paradise features not only the biggest humidor in Granbury, but also the lowest prices on cigars in town.
That's why it's paradise.
Visit them at 1364 East Highway 377 in Granbury, just 30 minutes south of Cowtown. Smoker's Paradise. Lowest cigar prices, biggest humidor.
That's why it's paradise.
1364 East Highway 377 in Granbury.
Pop Safari Room has one of the most unique experiences in store for you and your friends. An extensive humidor with one of the finest collections of cigars in the state of Texas, an exceptional selection of local, national, and international beers and wines, and the ambiance of comfortable leather and soft lighting with a staff that truly cares about your experience. Pop's also trades in fine target, hunting, antique, and collectible firearms. Pop Safari Room is located in the Fort Worth Cultural District within easy walking distance of some of Cowtown's finest dining and entertainment options. Pop Safari Room, comfort among friends.
Not that big a dose.
Whoa, 2 doses of this clap. No, hey, you tried it already?
I haven't tried
It
it yet.
smells worse.
Okay.
It doesn't taste that bad.
And we're back. We'll be doing cigars in history, but I gotta say, before we even get to that, it got to us, the 2 Irish guys and then our lovely lady counterpart here, we decided we couldn't let the wild Irish rose go untouched.
Ready?
I mean, just the smell of it alone.
It
Let's
smells
down it.
like
Come on.
high school.
Come on. Come on.
God almighty. It's,
What's wrong with y'all?
oh, are you
sound-
kidding me?
I thought we were drinking it all.
Oh.
Forget y'all.
Every salivary gland in just all at once.
I've done my duty.
Oh no,
for
I'm giving this to
today.
Jerry. It's just crap like this. It was either this or Boone's Farm that I think that led to our firstborn.
I'm telling you what,
I think it's what we did. Matilda Bay.
Strawberry Hill. You guys don't remember Strawberry Hill?
Oh yeah, Boone's Farm, Strawberry Hill.
And the
We
Blueberry
used to
Hill.
get girls drunk on cherry 7-Up. We put it in the strawberry. We put it in the Boone's Farm bottle, and we wait for somebody to go. Oh, I'm so tipsy.
It's time. It's time.
Hi. How are you? I'm Nathan.
And then of course they always say, "But I've never done this before." It's
That's
okay.
right.
It's my
Well,
first
I haven't
time.
either. That makes 2 of us. That's
right.
That's perfect. Yeah, so anyway,
Okay.
we're back, and let's talk about cigars in history. Let's talk about who you'd rather have on your side in a bar fight. I just love that music.
I do.
It's ZZ Top meets the guy that watches NASCAR. I love it.
It's Roadhouse.
It is. It's Roadhouse. So,
Why do I never get
Michael Jordan,
Mortal Kombat?
Mike.
Copyright it.
Yeah.
So Michael Jordan, Air Jordan, the man, when he was done with basketball, which was an awesome career, he moved on to baseball.
Twice.
Twice. And then he went to played baseball for a while. Did he make it to the majors? Was he in the minors? He played baseball for a while. He did better than Tebow.
I didn't follow his work. I didn't follow his baseball.
He was better than Tim Tebow.
He probably got paid 3 times as much to play baseball and do nothing.
It's all because
Can you imagine
it's how
if
you bring a crowd.
If you had season tickets, if you didn't have season tickets to, say, the Cleveland Railroaders or to the Fort Worth Cats, if they were, say, still up and operational, or the Grand Prairie Air Hogs, and all of a sudden now Michael Jordan's playing there, you think you'll buy season tickets? I mean, absolutely. He might be worth $1 million a year. There's no
He
question
didn't do
about
as
that.
good in baseball, though.
He could hit a ball better than me.
He's still a world-class athlete.
World-class athlete. And something tells me that he could probably put a hurt on somebody. At least he could reach to put a hurt on somebody.
Definitely, yeah.
I mean, this is a guy that could run for basically 60 minutes. Fast, right? I mean, the guy's in shape.
And you've got really 2 ways to look at this. You've got Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know, depending on which magazine you read, he could be 6'1". He could be 6'2". The official is 6'1.5".
It's 6 foot. I beat your ass.
6 foot 1.5.
6 foot 1.5 ass whoopings for you.
That's right. So, I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, he is the big guy. He's the beefy guy, and so and he can bench press.
Slow.
If I needed someone to lift the pool table in the bar, I might. But you talk about
But isn't he like
he's 6 foot
70 now?
1.5. You've got Michael Jordan, who is a world class. Not just he's basketball. He's an Olympian.
Yes.
Okay, you've got a guy.
What did he do in the Olympics?
He's also 6'6".
What did he do in the Olympics?
He played the flute.
I think he played basketball in the Olympics.
This one time,
he was
at band camp.
he was an Olympic flutist.
He was.
But here's the thing: you've got Michael Jordan. Okay, Arnold
that's gonna
Schwarzenegger
stick with
has
me
a
now.
has a 6 foot wingspan and can bench press a car. Michael Jordan is Arnold Schwarzenegger 6'1". Michael Jordan is 6'6". Michael Jordan also has a wingspan of almost 2 meters.
Right.
Or a little over 2 meters, almost 7 feet. He almost has a foot of reach of wingspan over Schwarzenegger. He's also 6'6". When
Have you seen him tear out an underwear tag? He is awesome.
He is
There you
awesome.
go. Hey,
if
that
I
did it for me.
had to choose, it would kind of depend on the bar and the situation. But I think having a 6'6" world-class athlete would definitely give me some confidence in a room full of drunks. And I think people might want to challenge Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
But I think Michael Jordan could kick someone's butt and keep kicking someone's butt and go from one to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. But then you got Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he just may be throwing people to the left and the right and terminating.
Well, now, there was a time back in the 80s and the early 90s that Nathan and I actually spent a lot of time bar fighting. And we've got a different perspective. But now, Ange, I don't think of you as a bar fighter. You or Brenda, either of you. I don't see you all as bar fighters. So
shovel
fighter.
I might be the reason for a fight, but
Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
But if y'all had to choose someone, who would it be?
Okay, let me put this in perspective. Yeah, I might be adopted, but my mother was 6'1", my father was 6'6". Okay, and he was 41 years older than me.
What happened to you?
My did I mention adopted? Okay, my uncle was 6'9". So
You're 6 feet, aren't you?
I'm a little under.
You got
I'm
tall
5'11".
by
You're that tall?
osmosis.
Oh, Ange, yeah. Good Lord.
So now
I'll have to measure.
these people grew up being challenged, fighting constantly because they were huge.
Good point.
Especially for their think about it. In the 40s and 50s, these people were constantly challenged because they were the biggest people. So
which
they
one are you
had a
picking
lot
then?
of experience fighting, or they were considered bullies. Now, if you have someone who's smaller, who can fight because they're muscular, these are the people that you have to watch out for because they're the people more likely to win the
Tell
fight.
us about that, Scott.
I can tell you all about it.
I'm disappointed in you.
I can tell you all about
So
it.
who would you pick?
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger. Okay. How about you?
MJ,
MJ.
all day, air day.
I don't know. You know, he once said, and we got to go to a break here in a second, but you know,
Gotta go with MJ.
the governor once said, when he was running for governor, they talked about the fact that he had groped maybe up to 50 different actresses at some point, and in his career, and he says, well, yeah, I have groped maybe 50 or 60 women, yes, of course, but I mean, think about all the women in the world, and then you do the math, it's like, I mean,
Not
on
that
average,
many, right?
I groped no one. You know?
I groped no one.
With that kind of logic, Schwarzenegger. When we come back.
Oh man! Damn it!
When we come back, we'll do the news.
Providencia Cigars has a mission. We want every cigar enthusiast, both new and mature smokers, to experience a Providencia cigar. That's because we always produce the highest quality cigar that can be enjoyed by family, friends, and cigar lovers around the world. All of the tobacco in the El Santo and El Padre cigars are blends that have been aged for 6 years, and 60% of the tobacco in each cigar was grown in the Providencia fields in Honduras. Each has been carefully blended so as not to be overwhelming to the beginning smoker, but also with the flavor and complexity for the experienced cigar enthusiast. Providencia Cigars, your invitation to a lifestyle.
Smoker's Paradise is your go-to smoke shop in Granbury. Smoker's Paradise features not only the biggest humidor in Granbury, but also the lowest prices on cigars in town.
That's why it's paradise.
Visit them at 1364 East Highway 377 in Granbury, just 30 minutes south of Cowtown. Smoker's Paradise. Lowest cigar prices, biggest humidor.
That's why it's paradise.
1364 East Highway 377 in Granbury. Pop's Safari Room has one of the most unique experiences in store for you and your friends. An extensive humidor with one of the finest collections of cigars in the entire state of Texas, an exceptional selection of local, national, and international beers and wines, and the ambiance of comfortable leather and soft lighting with a staff that truly cares about your experience. Pop's also trades in fine target, hunting, antique, and collectible firearms. Pop's Safari Room is located in the Fort Worth Cultural District, within easy walking distance of some of Cowtown's finest dining and entertainment options. Pop's Safari Room, comfort among friends. Willow Springs Golf Course opened in 1966 after the Lindsay family converted their family farm into a small 9-hole golf course. 9 more holes, 3 generations, and several years later, the family farm has become one of the most enjoyable courses in the Fort Worth golf community. Their friendly, laid-back atmosphere allows golfers to relax and enjoy their surroundings and forget about the hustle and bustle of the city. Located in the countryside only 10 minutes north of Fort Worth, Willow Springs Golf Course prides themselves on their low prices and high-quality golf experience. Willow Springs was founded on friends and family. Once you play here, you'll become part of the family too.
You gotta be. I
Okay,
agree.
we're back.
Okay. It's like the Michael J. Fox thing. We were reminiscing about that. It's kind of funny. I was going to say really
Reminiscing.
quick about the bar fighting thing. When one of our first dates, Jerry Lynn, this is what a mouth I have on me. I had two
Lord.
huge ass bikers, right? I mean, these guys were huge, and they had me up on the wall in the men's room at the Come Along Inn, which is like this biker bar over on the south side. They had me up on the wall. Jerry Lynn's like, leave him alone. And I'm up there going, you let me down, you son of a bitch, I'll kick y'all's ass. You know? I mean,
He's turning red.
yeah, I was so mad. I was just
He's
like,
mad now.
let me down, I'll kick your ass. So the point is that,
Did she come save you?
well, you know what? She said to herself, I need to make babies with him.
I need to make babies with him. She's over there saying that is not the case.
It makes
That
no
is
sense.
not the case.
So we have been talking for a long time about these Costco golf balls.
Yeah, this stems from
Yes.
Angie's her visits to Costco.
My name is not Angie.
It's your fault.
Angela.
Ange.
Or Ange.
Yes.
Or Ange.
Yes.
Or Ange. Anyway, so
Or A.
Costco and Acushnet. Acushnet is one of the largest, they are the largest golf ball manufacturer and distributor in the U.S., which would make them the largest in the world. There's a court battle between Acushnet and Costco. Acushnet sends Costco after the so Acushnet has these V1 balls. They're about $50 a box for a dozen. Costco has them for $15 a box. Okay,
That's the Kirkland golf ball scandal.
That's the Kirkland golf ball scandal. So Acushnet sends them a demand letter telling them that they can't sell the balls anymore and that they have violated 11 patents that Acushnet has. And Acushnet has 1,200 patents. They have more patents than any other company in America on golf balls.
Is that legit, though?
It's legit. Well, it's, yes.
Okay.
To a point. To a point. And how long do your patents
They
last?
patented ball. I mean,
and
it's
it's 1,200 patents for a golf ball. It is a little overreaching. And so Costco, they were kind of brilliant. What they did was they went back and they actually filed a lawsuit back against Acushnet.
Exactly.
They filed a lawsuit back to them.
Prove
and
their
what
claim.
it is it makes them prove their point. They can't just have a letter. They also get to pick the court. So Costco's saying, not only did we not violate any of those 11 patents, now we're telling you all 11 patents are invalid. So now we're going to make you prove yourself in court. And so Costco's a multi-billion-dollar company. Acushnet was they were owned by Fortune Brands for a while, but back in 2000, and that was a multi-billion-dollar company. Now they're owned by Fila, Korea. So you also have now Costco is also their balls are actually manufactured in Korea, and so it kind of lends
Our allies in Korea.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking about this is that they're probably borrowing some of the technology. So that may be where some of the bad blood came from. I don't know that, but they're both in Korea. They're both, Nassau. They're both. I mean, that's the major manufacturer of golf balls over there. So they may be borrowing from some of the technology. But the point is you have a company that has a lot of patents, and they're making a lot of money. And then you've got Costco, who will defend their right to sell something at a lower price, like they did with the watches, the Omega watches. The Omega watches, they were buying all these huge amounts of Omega watches overseas, and they brought them in, and they won their lawsuit, and they spent a lot of money winning it. So right now, it's a contest. I mean, this is a chicken match between the two companies to figure out what's going to go on. Costco thinks they're going to win. Acushnet thinks they're going to win.
Well, it's important, though. It's important if you think about it, because you're going to have to set precedent. Precedent is always
what
good.
I want to see is Nathan get on Chris's shoulders, and you can get on mine, and we can chicken fight over this.
We'll win.
That's a losing battle.
It's a losing battle.
That's a losing battle.
Oh, good God. No. Okay, what was it? There was some sort of trial here, I don't know, 20, 30 years ago, whatever. It's not urban myth, it's real. It's the same thing. Somebody had decided it was a parking
Fake news,
ticket.
I never heard of it.
Yeah.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Fake news.
When is that going to actually catch on where, these kids in college are going to start using that, say, oh, shut up, Nathan, you're fake news. You know what I mean? We're going to start using that.
I'd wear the t-shirt.
Yeah. Shut up,
We'll
Nathan.
start a
you're fake
trend.
news.
There you go.
They'd make a great novel title. Oh, shut up, Nathan, you're fake news. A novel by
Did you want
C.S.
some more?
I can't even believe
Oh.
I'm trying to finish the glass. I can't. I'm reaching for it, but I need to stick to the water because that's really bad stuff.
It's the wild Irish rose. It's just nastiness. Oh, yeah. Right out of the bottle, too. Here, no, go put the paper bag around it, Because
It doesn't taste right without a paper bag.
it needs a paper bag. The wild Irish rose. So anyway, so let me ask you a question. So did Costco just buy the golf balls and put their name on it, or did they have a deal with Acushnet?
They met with the manufacturers over in Korea, and they said we want a golf ball and we want the best. And so
Right.
these guys started producing the best golf ball for them, and they wanted to provide it to their customers for
Right.
$15 a dozen.
Right.
And Costco, as opposed to Sam's, Sam's changed their name to Sam's Club. So because Costco is really the only wholesale,
Right.
because you can only get a certain margin on your product, so they're not making a lot of money on their golf ball.
No.
But Acushnet is. They're making a healthy sum on their golf ball, so they have a lot more at stake when it comes to that. In fact, the golf balls aren't really a big part of Costco's bottom line, but it's the point that counts.
I get you. I'm just saying. Because if Costco, they bought the balls fair and square. We're talking about balls here, which is just kind of funny in itself.
Are you buttoning your clothes, ma'am? Are your clothes on? Yeah. I saw you buttoning them. Yeah.
We're talking about balls and how direct.
Tell me
Okay.
more about your balls.
Okay.
your South Korean balls.
So next week, by the way, my money is on Costco's side on this one. Right? I'm saying we should be able to go buy all the Costco balls we want.
We can't even get the Costco balls.
They're going to come back. They're making them again, though.
Here's the thing. What they're wanting to do, they're getting the court to ask and clarify whether or not those patents are valid. And that's where they're going with, because Costco wouldn't say that unless they thought they had something to fight with. And if they can say that the patents are no longer valid, that's going to open up a big can of worms in the golf industry when it comes to manufacturing.
Those are some nice balls for the public to have.
Next week, Defender Outdoors.
Next week, Defender Outdoors. Don't miss us. It's going to be a great show.
Great.
Cannot wait to see you there. From all of us.
I know.
Keep your golf club dry. Keep your whiskey wet. Keep your barrel dry.
And you're not even in the microphone.
My God, I'm not in my microphone.
And tatas.
Tatas. Lots of tatas.
Tatas.
When we come back, tatas. Next week. Bye.
Providencia Cigars has a mission. We want every cigar enthusiast, both new and mature smokers, to experience a Providencia cigar. That's because we always produce the highest quality cigar that can be enjoyed by family, friends, and cigar lovers around the world. All of the tobacco in the El Santo and El Padre cigars are blends that have been aged for 6 years, and 60% of the tobacco in each cigar was grown in the Providencia fields in Honduras. Each has been carefully blended so as to not be overwhelming to the beginning smoker, but also with the flavor and complexity for the experienced cigar enthusiast. Providencia Cigars, your invitation to a lifestyle.
Smoker's Paradise is your go-to smoke shop in Granbury. Smoker's Paradise features not only the biggest humidor in Granbury, but also the lowest prices on cigars in town.
That's why it's paradise.
Visit them at 1364 East Highway 377 in Granbury, just 30 minutes south of Cowtown. Smoker's Paradise. Lowest cigar prices, biggest humidor.
That's why it's paradise.
1364 East Highway 377 in Granbury.
Pop's Safari Room is one of the most unique experiences in store for you and your friends. An extensive humidor with one of the finest collections of cigars in the state of Texas, an exceptional selection of local, national, and international beers and wines, and the ambiance of comfortable leather and soft lighting with a staff that truly cares about your experience. Pop's also trades in fine target, hunting, antique, and collectible firearms. Pop's Safari Room is located in the Fort Worth Cultural Art District within easy walking distance of some of Cowtown's finest dining and entertainment options. Pop's Safari Room. Comfort among friends.
Willow Springs Golf Course opened in 1966 after the Lindsay family converted their family farm into a small 9-hole golf course. 9 more holes, 3 generations, and several years later, the family farm has become one of the most enjoyable courses in the Fort Worth golf community. Their friendly, laid-back atmosphere allows golfers to relax and enjoy their surroundings and forget about the hustle and bustle of the city. Located in the countryside only 10 minutes north of Fort Worth, Willow Springs Golf Course prides themselves on their low prices and high-quality golf experience. Willow Springs was founded on friends and family. Once you play here, you'll become part of the family too.